Hi, Capricorn. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color, and this is your reading for the week of this week, July 24th through the 31st. It's interesting because I almost always write it down, and it's written down, but this is like a makeshift. It's not really a desk. Usually I have everything in front of me. Okay. So new things going on my channel. I used to only offer the weeklies for members. I am still offering it for members commercial free. So you can watch this same video without a commercial if you're a member. That's $2.99 a month. Additionally, for members, I'm going to be doing lives probably twice a month where I'm going to be answering, someone asks one question and I'll throw a few cards. Um, Lives. I don't know what day of the week. And maybe I'll switch it up because it's like, well, Wednesday's good for me. And then, there's going to be one person that's like, oh, Wednesday isn't good for me. And then I'll do it Saturday. Oh, Saturday isn't good for me. So it's not going to be like every Wednesday. It'll be, it'll switch around. Because, versatility is key. And maybe that's your uh, message. Hmm. It is your message, actually. Okay. You are number 4 this week. I always tell everyone what the order is. So I do a different order every week. Um, and my co guest here is he comes down and we meet out there every so often, like every hour. And I say, what's on you? It's Capricorn. I go, oh, Capricorn's next. There we go. All right. So that's my plan. You have to be, sometimes we have to be versatile in our plans. Nice. Hmm. Okay. This is interesting. All right. I start with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is really kind of a Capricorn card. The ability of knowing how to make money, how to be secure, how to be stable. The ability and the knowledge, right? Then I get the Queen of Cups. Really fascinating because I always talk about you as an intuitive sign, and indeed you are. Even though it's not really kind of acknowledged. So there's this understanding because Capricorn is such an odd um, configuration of a goat fish. It's like, what? Because all the other signs are, Scorpio's a scorpion and Pisces are fish and Gemini are twins. You're like this little bit of both, right? A little bit of both. And it also relates to your being opposite Cancer, because I always feel like the opposites really jive, so to speak. So it's like, okay, I know how to make money, and I'm also going to I know how to make it in the physical world, and I'm going to think really clearly, but I'm also going to allow my intuition to feed me, right? And then I have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords can go either way. The Three of Swords is a really interesting card. See, the thing is that all the swords and all the in the traditional deck, they're all dark. All the sword cards are dark, like the iconography. But it's a three. Three is about creativity. It's about sometimes, the three, could be heartbreak, but it could also be like creatively using something, like the heartbreak. It's like, oh, right? In order to create something new, because three is creativity towards stability, towards stability. I always just feel like with this card, I mean, I know it's a mini celebration. It's like a little mini wedding, right? It's domesticity, but it's also it's stable. It's 4. All right, moving forward, another 4. Don't spend money that you don't have. Be very Capricornic. Practical. Really look. Really look. This is what it is. Look with your intuition, but also look in the physical world to form something, right? Because he's really looking. This is like a microscope, right? It's like a cameraman. It's like, look really, really like go over every little detail. It's like, does this make sense? Do I have enough money for this? Can I, like that? And that's the gift. The gift is actually utilizing both of those things and the opportunity. Yeah, you'd have to really go in and follow your own light. And this is about relying on oneself. There's a real energy in this one of relying on oneself and following one's own light and one's own guidance, not listening to what everyone has to say and taking into account. It's like, no, no, no. I know. There's this energy of, I know, like I'm going to, be led by my light. That's interesting. Look, oh, lovely. You know what's really lovely about this card? I always feel like, especially with the Ace of Cups, all the aces are really gifts from the universe, and it's almost like I always liken the aces to, walking down the street, mind your own business, and you find money, or walking down the street and and a new idea comes. But the Ace of Cups has this energy, and I was in the park. There are these huge parks here. There's is Bosque de Chapultepec. I think it's the largest urban park in the world. And I'm walking really through the grass. It's like, yeah, you can walk on the trails, but it's like I'm in the park. I want to walk on the grass. And there was so much dew, and that's what it feels like. That's what the Ace of Cups feels like. It feels like the sense of like this healing morning dew and this like soft intuition and guidance and love, really. And I feel like to me, this is like the love of spirit toward us, right? It's that energy of I love you if you did something wrong. I love you if you made a mistake. I love you because I love you. That's the energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. So I think there's disappointment you're going to have to deal with, but it's a change. It's like maybe you invested emotionally in something and it didn't really work out and you're a little sad, but have no fear because the Ace of Cups is with you. The Hermit is with you. You're going to know what to do. The Knight of Cups is here. So, sometimes disappointment leads us toward other ways of looking at things, leads us toward um, trying new things, being versatile, like that. And then, yeah, don't worry, a new cycle is beginning. That's interesting. Mm. You know, like, oh, I tried for this in this job, or I tried for this in this amount of money, and it didn't work out. I'm really disappointed, and I didn't know. And it's like, but then something new opens up. If I cried my tears, and if I had I utilized the information. I utilized the information in a productive, practical way. And sometimes stumbling along the road, it's like, well, I know that that's my destination, and I know that if I take this path toward my destination, there's a big hole. There's like one of those sinkholes. It's like I know to avoid that because I fell down. And it's like, I think I'm gonna take another path toward my goal because I fell down the hole once, and it's like I learned my lesson. Yeah, and rebalancing things, and the angels are with you. This is a beautiful reading, actually. It's a beautiful reading because I get some disappointment, I get some heartache, but sometimes it's just part of the road toward your destiny. All right, away we go. Knowledge of security and how to make money, using one's intuition, understanding the heartache as a gift. Okay. And that being complete, you're able to begin anew. That being complete, you'll be able to begin anew towards stability, toward being able to take a really practical look at things, receiving a gift, a new road opening, trusting oneself, um, the light of spirit and of God and of the angels is with you. Um, Feeling your feelings and having a change in really, this isn't an energy of change. So a change in the way you feel, a change in the messages you're listening to. Oh, I wish I, well, I'm not. If I start moving stuff around, it's going to uh, make my desk get full. Um, and a healing and a balance and a new illumination through your crown chakra, new ideas coming through. I'm gonna throw one more for you. Yeah. Sometimes, things not working out. Wait, Dios mío. Sometimes things not working out, what I had planned is actually a blessing because it plants new seeds toward new fertility. You know me, I always see the tower as a positive card. See everything as a positive card. Because you know what? We keep on keeping on. We keep on moving forward. When things are good, when things are bad, it's like we keep on moving forward. And lessons learned are gifts in and of themselves. And I also feel like with the tower, it's like sometimes things are taken away from you or not working. And it's like, I always feel with the tower, it's like rejection is God's protection. It's like you're vibrating higher. You're vibrating higher. It's like, no, 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 there's more for you. So this thing that you built and were based in or lived in or whatever, it's like, no, 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 you're vibrating higher. And we're going to take care of it for you. We're going to take care of it for you. Interesting, really. Blessings. Have a lovely week. And I'm probably going to also do a live for the triple conjunction, the new moon, la la. I don't know when, but soon. See you soon. Thank you. And please become a member. I really appreciate it.